enough, chat. I am out for blood today, okay? So I'm letting you know, if you guys are weird or annoying or crazy, I'm putting it in members only. I don't care, okay? And I'm not even gonna warn, I'm just gonna put it in members only, and that's gonna be it, all right? So please, I'm not in the mood today. Not in the mood at all, okay? I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because my room was hot as hell. You're probably gonna see sweat on my big ass forehead before the end of this stream, okay? Even though my AC is now in, I put my air conditioner in, but if I put it on, you're gonna hear like it's gonna sound like a typhoon on the mic. So we're not gonna put it on. So expect this forehead to get real shiny before the end of the stream. What else? My graphics card has gone nuclear despite all the money that I put into this PC. As you guys know, I bought this PC like a few months ago, and for whatever reason, I can't even run Fortnite now without it crashing, because you guys saw like we were playing like a very graphically easy game last stream and it died like 35 times. So I've been trying to find out what the issue is. I can't. So tomorrow my solution is to go to the store. It even stopped working just now. Just now the chat crashed for me. I can't see chat. Okay, I can see chat again now. But yeah, it's my graphics card is bugging out and it's affecting like several things on my computer, including editing, recording. So if stream crashes tonight, I am sorry. I will attempt to come back, but just know I'm trying my best here. No, I literally have tried like 55 different solutions. When you look up issues with like a 4090, like you get like 1,000 different Reddit threads and forums and people talking about different things, and I can't replicate the issue. Even if I try to play the game that we did on stream the other day, I can't. It just doesn't happen again. So I don't really know what is wrong with it. I've been trying like so many different things and I can't figure it out. And I keep thinking that I fix it because it works good for like a few hours and I'm like, oh, we're cool, we're chilling. And then it's like something will crash and I'm like, all right, just kidding, we're not. So my solution tomorrow is I'm gonna go to Micro Center, buy another 4090, and then replace this one and see if the issue stops. If the issue stops, then I definitely know it's the 4090 and not anything else on the computer. If the issue continues, then I know it's not the 4090 and it's something else. That is step one. But I'm slowly losing brain cells every time something goes wrong, because I've been struggling to export videos recently. Struggling to record simple games like you guys saw last stream. Thankfully, if you were here for last stream, the game that I didn't finish actually had like a whole 30 minutes left, and I did end up finishing it, and it is coming out in the video tonight for members. Members will get the video tonight, everyone else will get it tomorrow. So yeah, new hard tapes video tomorrow for sure. 99% sure. It's literally, the video is done, I just need to finish the thumbnail and like actually upload it to YouTube. So thank you to my editor for helping me out with that one. But yeah, so today, what you're watching right now is most likely going to be a YouTube video, unless I don't know, unless the series is really not good. But from what I've heard, this is pretty good. So it may be one of those that's like confusing and kind of hard to put the story together, but we're gonna try our best. Big shout out to Wowman and Rob Gavigan for this one, because I saw the two of them made videos on this series like within a week, and I was like, all right, there's got to be something here. There's got to be something here on this one, so I'm gonna check this one out. Also, big shout out to Crow in chat, guys. If you're not subscribed to Crow, please go subscribe to Crow. Just hit 100,000 subscribers recently, huge milestone. But yeah, so we're gonna jump in here today. Like I said, this will probably be a YouTube video, which means when the stream is done, it will be for members only. I'm sorry, but it just makes sense because it's gonna become a YouTube video. So I guess if you're a member, you'll be able to watch this totally raw, but if you're not, you'll be able to watch this on YouTube probably within like a week or so. So when will we meet your girlfriend? Noodles, that is a good question. I don't know. We talked about it. We talked about how she'll be on videos like eventually, hopefully, but we'll see. We'll see. There's no like current plan, like she'll be on the video in 3 weeks or anything. But I would like her on the channel. I think it would be fun. I think it would be interesting to like react to a series or to play a game like with her on a video. So I don't even know how we would do that, but I think it would be fun to do. So what I think we're gonna do is there's 8 videos in this series. So after 4 videos, we'll take like a short break. I'll take my little bathroom break because I got the bladder the size of a peanut, and then I'll read like donos and stuff if in case we miss any. So I'm saying that now. If I miss your dono, do not worry. I will read it at some point, whether it's halfway through or at the end of the stream. I always try to read them all at some point. I may just not read them in the moment because we're like watching a scary video, and a donation in the middle of a scary video might kill the vibe a little bit. So just please understand. All right, but we're just gonna jump in. Like I said, this is gonna be a YouTube video, so there's no chat on screen or anything, but I will be chatting with you guys. I will be asking you guys for opinions. I got my trusty notebook here, which I actually found out I only have 3 pages left under my analog horror notes section, so I'm gonna have to get another notebook again. What is that? Oh, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler for another video. You can't be seeing that. But all right. Yeah, we got our handy dandy notebook here. So yeah, I'm gonna like watch each video and then I'm gonna like take a break to just write down everything that we got. Believe it or not, as stupid as it sounds to some people, it's so much better to take notes on these series. At least for me, I digest the information so much better and I could like look back and stuff. Are you still sponsored by Gamer Soups? Of course. Gamer Soups. I'm actually just drinking water today because I just wanted some water because I'm like dying in this heat. For some reason, New York decided to heat up to 85 degrees today. So, or 80, 83, something like that. So it was very hot today. I even went out for a walk in the park, which was very nice. Did a little 2-mile walk, which was good. Definitely needed that. But yeah, Gamer Subs, you get free shipping when you use code Immortal on orders over $39 or more. So link is in the description. Hopefully the link will appear in chat if Nightbot is awake today. So, as a representative of Simiodyne, I'd like to inform you that you qualify for a free TV. Brooklyn Charlie, hit me up. I'd love a free TV from Simiodyne. Totally not sketchy or anything going on with that TV at all. If they provide free cameras, I would take that too. Free security cameras, that'd be nice. Yeah, I know I'm complaining about 83. I'm sure a lot of places are getting it way worse now. Like Brooke, you're saying Orlando. Yeah, I can't even imagine Florida right now. Probably crazy. All right, let's just get started, shall we? Shall we, chat? Let's just jump right in here. All right. So we got 8 videos today. Zoom in a little bit. You'll see that it looks like I watched them, but I'm not a fraud, okay? I was scrolling through for stuff for the thumbnail because I need something to attract you into the stream. So the stuff from the thumbnail, I believe, is from the Bible study video, but I was just scrolling through and I was looking for like a creepy face or just something to put as the thumbnail. And it's hard to like scroll through while also trying not to like actually watch to spoil yourself. But as you can see, I like took a brief look at all of them. I believe there's around like 55 minutes or more total here. So it's going to take a little while to get through because, you know, I'm going to be yapping away while also we're watching. So I want to say the stream will be like 2 hours long. Yeah, and okay, so here's the premise. From what I understand, take this with a grain of salt because this is just what I've heard other people say or what I've seen myself. Basically, this family, the McKinney family, moves into this new town, into this new home, and they're kind of being pressured to go to the church a lot. And once they go to church, people start going missing. So I don't know who's responsible, what kind of, you know, horror we're dealing with, whether it be real or spiritual or monsters or your mom, but we'll see. I'm excited to jump in because this is very like family home styled videos, but with like a horror twist. And I really love like the found footage style. So I'm excited to jump in. I'm gonna shut up and let's just get it going, shall we, chat? Let's just get it going. We're spoiling. No, it's skipping to the point where I was at. Sorry. Captions. Do we have real captions here? We do not. Um, hmm. I'm always nervous to put the auto-generated captions on because I don't want to like confuse anyone. Do we put on captions, chat? We'll listen. We'll listen and see. No, I do want to put captions. We'll keep captions on. We'll see how good the captions are. Okay, disclaimer. Captions are on, but may not be correct. It's YouTube's auto-generated captions. All right, here we go. Move in 1991. VHS noises. Play. See, example of YouTube captions just being
grand
totally
reveal
wrong.
moment over here. But this is it. Here's the house.
Very nice.
Took forever, but I think we're gonna love it. I think the kids are really gonna love it. Thank you again for watching them, by the way. While we get everything all situated, I want to try to rake some of these leaves up before they get here. Pretty exciting stuff. We have one tree already turning here. These ones have already died, and as you can see, Jess has already put out some of your Halloween decor that you gave us.
Okay, so we're in fall right now.
We cannot thank you enough. But let's take a look at the house.
All right, I'm yapping already. So it seems like these videos are for someone specifically, right? Because he keeps like referring, like, I believe he said those are your decorations, and he's like, oh, thanks for watching the kids. So it's not gonna be a wife. It's not gonna be for the kids. Let's see.
Definitely needs some work. Probably want to clean out these gutters a little bit. Let's see. Well, that's a little weird.
Is this the screen for the window?
Probably something to look into. But I know the realtor said the place had...
Chad, is the volume too loud? Nah. Okay.
Nobody been living here for a while. I didn't think much of it. Maybe it was like a party house or something. I don't know. We got most of our furniture inside. I'll show you.
I'm running back a little bit.
Nobody been living here. Probably something to look into. But I know the realtor said the place nobody been living here for a while. I didn't think much of it. Maybe it was like a party house or something. I don't know. We got most of our furniture inside. I'll show you what we're working with, but things are definitely looking up. Also, we have this big field back here. I really would love to clean up at some point. It's a little bit of a mess, but let's get inside. That's weird. I'll add it to the list of things that need to be taken care of before the kids get here. Check out this view every morning. Sun coming up over those mountains.
That is a nice view.
You'll have to visit. We don't have a guest room set up yet. It's gonna be the extra room we have is gonna be Christy's room, obviously, but I'd be willing to relinquish our room if Jess will allow it, and then we'll just couch it if ever you want to visit. No obligation, of course, but I'm sure that Christy would love to see Grandma at some point, other than going to her house on the weekends.
So the videos are for Grandma.
She already got her Halloween decorations put out. It's only September, but she's out here already getting the village set up. didn't have a ton of space yet. We're not fully settled in, so she only put out a few things, but look at this. We have the haunted fun house. We got the pumpkins. We've got this guy. We got the blackout diner cafe thing. It's coming together. I think that by Halloween we'll be all situated in here. But come on, let's continue that tour. Once again, Jessica forgot to make her bed, but I know that she's just excited to finally be settled in. I know it's been a while, a long time coming, but she's also got your painting hung up. Jess was
I don't like that. Why did that just cut off there? I'm trying to assess like who's like, I believe Christy's the daughter and Jess is the wife, or is that another daughter? I think it's the wife though. We'll see though.
That we got this one up. She loves this painting so much. Got the creepy basement stairs, which I'm hoping, haven't fully decided yet. I don't know if we're gonna want the kids down here. It's a little dingy. There is some mold. We're having a guy come in and get that taken care of, but I don't know, we got down here and the first thing that Jess said was, oh, this smells just like my grandma's basement. So, you know, asbestos and lead paint, all that fun stuff. I mean, I don't think that's what we're looking at here or anything like that, but just want to be safe more than anything. But let's take a look down here and see what we got. Okay, now you have to see the creepy basement. So, first thing to note, there is no power down here. Breaker's been open. I flipped it a couple times. Nothing. Will not turn on. But hey, I got my second fridge, so it's all working together. We're just kind of throwing stuff down here. I know you can't really see, we got Christmas decorations, a lot of extra boxes and stuff. But then there's stuff that they left. There's all this stuff back here. So we're gonna rifle through this, see if there's any goodies or anything to be found.
I don't like that here already.
Finally got my exercise bike. Super excited. Another one of the wonderful treasures that were left behind. We got these chairs that are pretty nice. And if you look out here, you can see our very spacious backyard. Beautiful woods. I think fall out here is going to be great. The kids are going to love it. The highway's out there, but it's kind of like you'd walk outside, there's a cliff, bit of a dip. You kind of have to trek through the woods to go down the cliff. So I don't foresee an issue. I may talk to the realtor about getting a fence installed, but I don't think it's anything that's really major on the radar right now. But this is the house. Look at this. You see that? Check this out. Who are these people? I wonder if these were the original tenants. Huh. I'll have to reach out to the realtor and see. I would hate for them. That looks like a wedding picture. I would hate for them to just not have their wedding picture. Well, on with the tour. But this is it. This is our house. We've got everything up and running here.
What scares me about this video is there's so much information. Like, yeah, that's a red flag. I agree. That was like very important. Whatever those two people. There's so much like little information. Like he's talking about the cliff, how they have that other field out in the backyard too. That's got like that has a lot of brush on it. The window, the doorbell's missing. The family before left stuff. This video's for grandma. Like there's a lot being thrown out here already. So I'm gonna have to take a lot of notes once this is done.
I'm super looking forward to it. I think the kids are really going to love it. I think that Jess and I really just need to start over with everything that's been going on. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Hello? Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah. No, this is fine. This is a good time. Just, we're just getting settled in. Yeah, just moving. My wife is out right now, and the kids are they're at their grandma's house. Well, they're at my mom's house. Yeah, no, we had a really good time the other day too. You know, we're new in town. We don't really know anybody, so it was nice. Yeah, we don't necessarily consider ourselves, I guess, spiritual or religious people, but it was nice, and the fact that it's, you know, so close to where we live, it was a good setup. I really liked being there. Well, to be honest, my mom was a very, you know, I thought we were talking on the phone, but my mom was a very religious person growing up, and she had her own series of rules. And you know, when we moved out here, you know, this was the church that she recommended. And we kind of did it as one of those things to appease our elders, and we actually ended up really liking it. There's a lot less conservative, I guess, than we were expecting, but it's not in a bad way or anything like that. I just like I said, my mom had a lot of issues when we were younger, but it seems like she's gotten that all worked out, so it's good. Yeah, no, we'd love to come again this weekend. And my wife will be there. My daughters will be there. I think it'll be good. Well, I don't really want to talk about getting too involved in church over the phone. I think that'll be definitely more of an in-person thing. But yeah, thank you for calling. Yeah, thank you for being so nice. And what? Oh yeah, sure. I'll be on the lookout for that. Thank you. All right. All right. Well, yeah. I'll see you Sunday morning then. All right. Take it easy. All right. Bye.
We'll go back to that. Okay. That's just YouTube captions being weird. Okay, we're gonna go back through this and like go step by step here. I did not like that phone convo at all. So we already discussed like the overall idea of what this series is and how there's something weird about a church. But I don't like that the videos are made for grandma. Grandma recommended this church specifically, and she had her like own set of rules and stuff, which I know is not necessarily like there's anything wrong with that. I feel like some families do have like their own like twists on whatever religion they believe in, and they have like their own like rule set that they believe in, because you know there's like multiple different paths for each. But the fact that they mentioned that and that grandma had like issues when she was younger is like weird. Yeah, it's giving like possible cult or like twisted religion vibes. And it sounds like whoever was on the phone was like really pressuring him like to talk about religion and to like, you know what I mean, come to the church, which is just, I don't think there's anything, I think it's just a little weird, you know what I mean? Like, but all right, let's go through here. Let's go through this. So this is just video 1. My God. Okay, the description for this video says the last time we were happy, which is not a good sign. Okay, video 1. The McKinney family move in 1991. So yeah, this is taking place in September of 1991. Dude, this pen is so smooth. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump in from the start. So we immediately hear that the kids are staying with grandma right now, and these videos are for grandma for whatever reason. Maybe grandma can't come to the house. I don't know. You know, maybe she's physically incapable. Major red flag at the start. The screen is not in the window, and I'm guessing if you're going to buy this house, you know what I mean. This hasn't been sitting here. Like, this is recent after you bought this house that the screen isn't in the window. So, video is for grandma. He also mentions how no one's lived in the house for quite a minute. It's a screen door. No, I think it's just... No, I don't think that's big. I think that's for the window. Am I wrong?
There's something to look into. But
yeah, he like looks at that and then points at the window. They have a big field in the back. The doorbell is missing. Yeah, this is definitely supposed to be a doorbell. I feel like I've seen this before when going to like people's houses who don't have a doorbell anymore. Like, that's like the lines they use to hook it up. So that's something he said he has to get. What is this noise though? Listen to this.
you'll have to visit. We don't have a guest room set up yet. It's gonna be the extra room we have is gonna be Christy's room, obviously, but I'd be willing to relinquish our room if Jess will allow it, and then we'll just couch.
I don't know, I could be overanalyzing here. I feel like there's a lot of noise around him, like even when he's not moving or doing anything. I feel like you do hear a lot of like random stuff. Okay, so it sounds like he has a wife and 2 kids. Does he say his name at any point? I believe the wife's name, yeah, the wife's name is Jess. Christy is one of the daughters. Yeah, oh yeah, it could just be an air conditioner. Yeah, something like that. I agree. I don't know where they said the wife is. I think he said he does say it on the phone call that where she is. So we'll go back to that. The basement is nothing really too crazy, honestly. The power doesn't work in the basement, which could just be an electrical issue. He does say that the previous family left stuff, and they seem to just not care. Then he talks about how there's a cliff back here. Yeah, there's mold in the basement, possible lead, so that's why he's like, we need to get that checked out before anything. And then there's the picture, which obviously there's huge emphasis on this picture. He thinks that this is the previous couple or the previous tenants of the house. So I just want to, we're going to click like before. Okay, so the picture doesn't actually change. Like, there's no distortion on the picture. I thought maybe it got more distorted, but it just gets more red. Yeah, the image just gets more red. Now hold on, let's just...
My wife is out right now, and the kids are they're
Okay, so yeah, he just says his wife is out. Hold on, I want to write down gets phone call. Pressured to go to church. And they said they're going on Sunday, so they're definitely going. Grandma said it was a good church, has her own set of religious rules. Did we get the other daughter's name, chat? Did anybody pick up on it? I just have Christy. I feel like he says Christy so many times. No, okay. Yeah, he does say, see, because he did say that he didn't recognize the people in the photo. But he might not necessarily have been buying from them, because he said that like he went through a realtor, so maybe he like didn't even meet the old owners. They might have been moved out before then. No, her neck doesn't distort or anything. It stays the same pretty much. Wait, does it? Yeah, I think that's just the lighting. No, wait, maybe it does. Look at her neck, like right under her chin. Is that just increased contrast, or is it actually moving? It's a very, very slight thing, if anything. So I'm not even gonna count it. Grandma had problems when she was younger. Finds couple wedding photo. Okay. Let's go to the next one, shall we? And again, this is the last time they were happy. Another thing too is like, it sounds like they were like, this family was going through a rough period already before anything even happened. So the fact that that's the last time they were happy, like things are just getting worse from here, is kind of sad. Okay, weird thing about the next videos that we're going to cover. The videos came out of order. So I'm going to watch them in the order that they came out in, just because I feel like that should be intended, but we're going to try to orchestrate events in order as best as we can. Like that was in 1991. This next video is in 1996. So, and this one's called Bible Study. So it seems like even though that this is years later, I guess the church worked out for them. Yeah, out of order releases the nightmare. Okay. There are no captions for this one. Captions are off. All right, here we go. Bible Study 1996. You guys are saying face in the basement. There was a face. Where was there a face in the basement? All right, I will go back and look. You guys are saying
Rifle to this, see if there's any.
Sorry, that's so loud. Saying on the stairs. Oh yeah, bro kind of just teleports down there. No, that's not a face. I don't know what this is, but it's not a face. It is weird that the screen, like, holding the camera very steady there. Yeah, but no, I would say there's nothing there. Chat be trolling. Chat be trolling. Never know. Gotta be sure though. Okay, here we go. Bible Study 1996. Get out of here, full screen thing. All right. be at a zoo or something? Well, hello. Okay. All right. Jesus. All right, we'll just read this for now. I guess I'll write it down later. Date of birth. Yeah, this appears to be American dates. So January 4th, 1965. Age 31. Sex or gender female. Race white. Eyes blue. Hair brown. Height 5'7". Weight 127 pounds. Wearing jeans and a green sweater. Identifying characteristics: tattoo of a cross on left wrist. No name either, weirdly enough. And last seen on May 17th of 1993. So at this point in this video, it's been 3 years. Is that someone screaming? What does that say? Site of Lynchburg's pest house. Construction circa... Does that say 1640? Served as Confederate something something. Demolished 1662. I can't even, I could barely read that. We'll come back to it.
None of them look the same too. Not a while.
This crowd seems younger. Quarantine hospital?
I thought you asked.
What? Why are we at a cemetery? Why are we at a cemetery?
With the light.
It's like in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Might be, yeah, might be able to look up. I think it's back played up. Let's do it for the screen and have it. I don't know.
All right, another missing poster. Date of birth, July 19th, 72, age 24. What was the age of the last one? 32? Sex or gender female, race white, eyes missing. Hair brown, height 5'4", weight 134, wearing black dress. Identifying characteristics: tattoo of a cross on left wrist. Last seen June 23rd, 1993. So a different person, but with the same tattoo? That's incredibly specific. Okay. I also have no idea what's going on in the footage. Someone said that maybe like the cemetery is near the church, which is totally likely. But I guess we'll see. Again, this video is called Bible Study, so just something to think about. This right here is giving Mandela catalog, I agree. Elliot, thank you for the membership. Happy 1 year, my friend. Thank you so much. It looked like they were looking at a very specific grave there. Oh, we got another one. September 24th, 1974. Age 22, sex or gender female. Race, help me. You could kind of see it there. It's very hard to see. Help me. Eyes brown, hair brown, height 5'2", weight 117, wearing shame. Identifying characteristics, tattoo of a cross on... Does that say... Yeah, that does say his, right? I'm not tripping. That looks like HI. But then it's also saying sex female. Yeah, it looks like HI. I guess you could kind of see an E in there. Yeah, you could see left here, but I'm more concerned about this. See, the only reason why, if that does say his, this could be a thing. Okay, I'll keep my theory actually, because I want to see moving forward. Maybe we'll get more. It is interesting though. Again, cross on the left wrist. This is giving like, if you join the church, maybe you get a tattoo of the cross on your left wrist. Yeah, I have no problem with the person using multiple pronouns, but maybe like they're saying that they were wearing shame too. So could that be like a reason why they were targeted to go missing? Yeah, like going against like if the church is making these people go missing, right? Because it definitely seems like there's, you know, they all have a tattoo of a cross on their left wrist. I feel like it has to do with the religion somehow. Could it be that because they, you know, went against religious beliefs by, you know, having multiple pronouns or possibly being trans, that, you know what I mean, they were targeted for this? Could be. I'm just throwing out ideas. Again, that could not even say his. Maybe I'm just, you know what I mean? Really, the only thing clear there is the H, but I feel like you can see an I and an S there. That looks like eyes in the darkness there. We trusted you. Heaven is not yours. Oh God. Is my brightness up all the way? It is. I feel like there are letters here, but it's incredibly hard to read. Height, weight, all that stuff is missing, but it says last seen you left me. I'm trying to see if I can make out anything. There's definitely words there. Like, I feel like this is A-R-E here. Ow! I just hit my ankle. Screenshot and throw it in Photoshop? Yeah, why not? We could do it just to see. You never know. Maybe it will be more clear to see and we'll be able to find out. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Nah, you can't make anything out of this. It's too it's way too just too distorted. Oh, hello? Oh my God, I adjusted the layer. Let's see her camera. No, there's no captions on the video either. Yeah, even increasing the contrast, it doesn't help. I don't know, clarity. No, it's just too jumbled up together. Not gonna get anything out of it. Okay. You are not welcome here. Okay. So we know that, all right, let me get out the pen here. Okay, so video 2, Bible study 1996. Okay, so we know at minimum there's 4 people missing, right? We know 3 of them are female, but one of them might say his under the tattoo portion of it. They all seem to be okay, so like this one is, where was the other one? Eyes missing. Yeah, we have almost no information on the 4th one. But they all did go missing in 1993. And all of them have a tattoo of a cross on their left wrist. Let's see, is there like actual meaning behind that? Tattoo of cross on wrist. Meaning. One of the distinctive marks of a Coptic Christian is the cross tattoo worn on the wrist, sometimes applied as early as 40 days after birth. Tattoo is a permanent identification marker signaling to all the faith and community belonging to the bearer. Wait, did they all went missing on the 23rd? Oh my god. Oh no, two of them went missing on the 23rd. One of them went missing on the 17th. That is weird though. Yeah, one goes missing in May, one in June, and then one in September. And then obviously we don't know about the fourth one. Yali, what's going on? Thank you for becoming a member again. Happy 28 months. Much appreciated. Yeah, I feel like it could be an offering thing. There's just not enough information really yet. The description for this one says they were all I had. Man, obviously it's church related. They showed the church at the end and they said, you don't belong here. We trusted you. Heaven is not yours. We're not welcome here. I'm gonna write that down. Who is recording though? I don't think it's the dad recording. I feel like it's one of the daughters. Is it the same church in the photo? Okay, so this is what the photo looks like. And now with those windows, actually don't know. Yeah, let's keep watching. The church is, they're definitely heavily implying that the church is the cause of this. And the correlation seems to be that they're all women from what we know, and they have a cross on their left wrist. And they all went missing at different times. There's like not even a correlation with how they went missing. Okay. How old were you in 3rd grade? What is that? Like 8? Because this next video is called 3rd grade graduation 1994. So then if it's 1996, you'd be like 10, maybe 11. Yeah, like 9, 10, or 11. So I don't think an 11-year-old was recording that last video, so I don't know if it's one of the kids. Twisteds, thank you for the 5. Woo, Bible studying. Yes, we love the Bible here, right, chat? Everybody, wait, no, I was gonna say everybody say yes, so that you don't get kidnapped by the church, but don't say that, especially if you don't believe in it. Okay, 3rd grade graduation, 1994. The description for this one is they worked together. Who did? What did? Why did? And also no captions on this one. That's what I was thinking. If one of the kids is a teen, they could have recorded the previous video. There's still a chance of that. There's still, because there's 2 daughters. We know that one of them's probably around this age because it's 3rd grade graduation. Is this the outside of the school? Nah. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. What does that say? Something plan. Looks like it starts with an E. What is going on here? Like, if there's a 3rd grade graduation going on, why are you walking around the rest of the school recording randomly? I feel like this is a very small school. It wasn't here. I begged you. Principal's office. Please not here. Hold on. I'm gonna save that. If you pick up the devil will answer.
Daughter Babylon, to destruction. Happy is the one who repays you according to what you have done to us. Happy is the one who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks.
Bro, what? Whoa, that was like a whoop. Like we just jumped there. Hold on, we gotta run that back. I can barely hear what the other voice is saying. Okay, so this looks like an abandoned building. That's a bed frame. If this is an abandoned building, this is a building that's recently been on fire, possibly. There's a kid crying. It sounds like someone shoveling something, or either like hitting something. Like it sounds like someone might be, it almost sounds like flesh being hit or like stabbed or something. I'm trying to listen to what it says though.
Daughter Babylon, to destruction.
Something to destruction.
Happy is the one who repays you according to what you have done to us.
What?
Babylon, to destruction. Happy is the one who repays you according to what you have done to us.
What you have done to us? A Bible verse? I'm trying to. Daughter of Babylon? Hold on.
To destruction. Happy is the one who repays you according to what you have done to us. Happy is the one who seizes your infants.
Something is the one that ceases your infants. Happy is the one who seizes your infants. That is Psalm 137:9. Happy is the one who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks. Is in the context of the Jewish exile in Babylon, where they had been taken as slaves after the Babylonians burned down the city of Jerusalem. Yeah, he says the part about against the rocks there. And then that's it. Listen, again, we've gone over this many times before, chat. I know nothing about like religious things like that, especially when it comes to the Bible or verses or Psalms, whatever. I know like little to nothing. So I can make a connection there though. Babylonians burned down the city of Jerusalem, and that basement looks burned. Connection? Maybe. All right, let's finish the video though. It's almost over. I won't come home again. But only you know why. Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, child. That's all I had to say. All right. Oh, man. Ah, man. I'm lost. I'm gonna have to like hyper analyze this. Yeah, it could be the child who was crying. I wonder if this is better when you put them in order. Like, would it make more sense? Oh, hell no. All right, we'll do a quick recap for those that are just joining in or joined in a little bit late. Basically, this family, this group of 4 people, husband, wife, and 2 kids. Wife's name is Jess. One of the daughters' names is Christy. They move into this home, and apparently, you know, it was a rough move-in process, but they finally get in. They show us the tour of the house. They're making videos, but the husband is making video, but it's for like his mother. It's for the grandma of the family. And they show around the house. There's a weird thing where it looks like someone was trying to break into the house, possibly because like the screen was off of the window. Anyway, it shows around the whole house, says that the last family left some stuff there. Then we see a picture of someone's wedding, and we assume that they're the previous owners of the house. But then after he gets a phone call, basically someone pressuring him to like come to the local town church, he says, yeah, my grandma recommended the church. She had her own set of rules, and she had like a rough upbringing when she was younger. Then we move on to Bible study, which shows us a bunch of missing person posters and says something about all the missing people have a tattoo of a cross on their left wrist. And we see the church at the end. So they're kind of implying that the church has something to do with it. Then we just watched 3rd grade graduation, which I can't even tell you what the hell just happened. I didn't see a kid graduate. I didn't see anybody graduate. I barely saw any people in general. It's like someone like was like touring the school and recording the whole thing very weirdly. And they were looking for something, it implied. And then we heard some verses from the Bible or some Psalms. And then the video ended. So I'm very confused. That's only the 3rd video in though, and again, we're going like out of order here. We went 1991 to 1996 to 1994. This next video is in 1995. So let's check out the 1995 one and just see what the hell might be going on here. I'm scared of this one because this one is called Grandma's House 1995. And the description for this one is, she laughs at us. She laughs at us. Here we go. After this one, we'll take like a short break. I'm gonna go pee. We'll read some of the donos and stuff. I'll read what you guys think so far, and then we'll jump back in again. No captions. Is that grandma's house? Grandma's house looking a little run down, just a little bit. Oh, grandma's house is messy. That's a lot of stuff just lying on the floor in front of it. Yeah, not very well kept. Remember, grandma is apparently very religious, has their own type of religious rules, and apparently had a lot of problems when she was younger. I don't see anything necessarily out of place. Like that's like especially weird. Okay, it's a very overexposed and highly contrasted photo. The screaming. It never stops. This stream will be members only once it's done, yes. I plan on making this into a video. Okay, I think we're inside Grandma's home now. Is that like, what is this? Is this like something literally growing in the house? Is this place just abandoned? Like, I can't tell if it's just a little messy or like, or just straight up abandoned. Bro. Dude. That's nah, there's no way. What is going on here? Like, did she die? And the house is just abandoned now? There's no way she's living in this. Hold up. I might be cooking. I'm not cooking, I lied, chat. Wait, am I cooking? Nah, I'm not cooking, damn. I thought the bed frame was the same as the last video. But nah, this is, this bed frame has a rounded edge and the other one has like just a flat edge. Yeah, should I just brighten this up for us just so that we could like see what's possibly going on here? I screenshotted it. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to, when I screenshotted the symbol in that last video, I meant to look it up on Google. Because I feel like that symbol, I might be able to Google that and find something for it. Okay, these look like bottles, right? Bottles of something? This place is totally trashed. Like this straight up looks like an abandoned building I've been to before. Just hasn't been fully robbed yet. Because otherwise these bottles would be all destroyed. Medicine bottles, alcohol, who knows? They look too small to be alcohol bottles, to be fair. I feel like alcohol bottles are a lot taller. Yeah, who knows what could be in the bottles. I know they can be small, but for all of them to be small? Let's keep looking. A lot of dresses hang. Okay, someone just broke some glass. Hold up. Oh, it was just a blank frame. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't that there wasn't like an image that flashed. Jar. Hotel California. This is my body. This is my blood. It's not enough. I was never enough. I don't understand, dude. From what I heard, I read something on Reddit that the videos do get more lore heavy, like as you go on. Like you do get to know a lot more about what's going on. Like there's more details and whatnot. So I'm just like I can't even fully describe what's being implied to necessarily put a story together. But it's interesting because I think I read something too that this series is almost complete. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, chat. Break time real quick. So if you got to go to the bathroom, if you want to grab a snack, if you want to like I don't know do a backflip real quick, feel free. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go pee. We'll come back. I'll read some of the donos that we've had in chat recently, and then we'll finish watching the rest of them. There's 4 more videos left, so we just got through 4. We got 4 more left, and these next 4 appear to be the longest ones so far. So be right back. Okay, chat, I am back. Let's jump into the next one. Christy baptism, 1993. Ignore that. That was me scrolling through again. Oh, hold up. My children are missing is the description for this one. So yeah, it seems like the father's chilling. Oh, that's loud. No, 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 no. You're not gonna do that to me. You're not gonna do that to me. What the hell is that? It looks like some kind of creature with a flower, a window or a picture. I'm not sure what this is on the left. This video is titled Christy Baptism. Are we on a bridge? Where are we going? Okay, all right. So we drove somewhere, stopped on the side of the road, and then walked through a forest to get to an abandoned house. This is not good. Abandoned house. Is it a church? An abandoned church? Why is he looking outside? Who is there? I can't talk to strangers. That sounds like a child speaking then. Where are we going? Going back? What was that? Another drawing. This looks like the creature that we saw before, whatever the hell this thing is, and then this looks like another person with something in their hand. Oh, there's text here. WRINE is... Anybody have any idea what this might say? Hold on, let me see. I'll brighten this up real quick. See if we can get a better look. I feel like this looks like RINE is, and then this looks like a capital G, A, and then lowercase g, but that just doesn't make sense to me. Rhine is gag. Wine is sin. Wine is sin. I could see that. WHINEIS, and then just like a very like cramped S, but that looks kind of like an A. That I could see that being an N though, because we can't see what's underneath the line here. Oh, where is God? That doesn't really look like a D though. Rhine is God. Where is God? We live in sin. For those saying we live in sin or using in as the middle word, I feel like this has to be is. This right here. Oh, can I zoom in more? Cause that looks like... Oh, what the hell did I just do? Okay, this looks like an IS. And I could see this possibly being an S too. This kind of looks like it could be an A and then a G. Pride is sin. But I could also see this being an N. God? That doesn't really look like a D. Sad? Alright, let's just keep watching. Maybe it might end up saying it or something. hurting me. You can hear me. I have been made pure. I have seen God. I want to go home. What? Swain? Swain is... Back to Photoshop. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. No, chat, that's definitely not what it is, you silly geese. Hold on, I'm trying to just make it the best I can. Okay. So let's try to like paint over this, maybe. You know, I thought this would make it easier, and I find that it's harder. Yeah, it does look like IMNG. And I feel like this could be an R. This could be Dwayne. Yeah, I could. What? Oh. Dwayne is warning. Dwayne is watching. Watching sounds about right, but who the hell is Dwayne? What's The Rock got to do with any of this? It's definitely not Dwayne is edging. I don't know. I guess we go on to the next one. I'm really struggling here. That sounded like there was a full-on creature in that one, right? Yeah, there's a lot of missing pieces. What window? When is there something in the window? Are you talking about this? This is the thing from the drawing. On what point was that at? Damn, oh my god, now I can't find it. Oh, wow. Okay, I just clicked on it. Yeah, it's this thing, right? I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing. Yeah, it is. What it is, I don't know. Oh, this could be Dwayne. Wayne is sad. Is Dwayne the name of the creature? What do you... Which text? This text? Upside down? That doesn't even like make sense. That's clearly an E, an S, and an I upside down. That's nothing. The other text? I don't even think that would make anything out either. No, that's a Y. That's an E. Yeah, no, it's definitely no, definitely not. All right, I'm going on to the next one. Description for this one is Can't Get Out, and it's called Scaremare 1995. And it's 8 minutes and 55 seconds long. It doesn't make sense no matter how you turn the text upside down. There's clearly letters, and turning them upside down just makes no sense. Dwayne is God. I could go with that. No offense to the name Dwayne, but I just think of The Rock whenever I hear Dwayne. Like, that's not... If it's Dwayne is God... People!
It's all coming together.
Oh my god. Hello, people? Is this the woman from the second video?
I need to own
At least 15 bad.
At least
I told
15
Nick this
bats.
joke. I told Nick this joke earlier and it landed, so I'm trying it again.
Okay. You go first? I'll go first.
Looks like they made like a haunted house.
So... Oh my god. This one turn back on? Nuh-uh. Oh my god.
Flashing light warning to anybody with epilepsy or anything. I don't know how crazy it's gonna get.
Did we forget to turn him on?
That thing's pretty cool.
Oh, it's so dark down this hallway.
Yeah, it looks like a homemade haunted house. Feel evil, his hand. That's... See, I don't know what's a part of the house and what isn't. Yeah, like that looked like someone was in the window there, right? Okay, wait a minute. That looked like he entered. You're about to be born. Are you prepared? What did you see? Okay, this is going through the haunted house again, but it looks like everything's off now. Take his hand. Pentagram again. Wait, that looked like an actual person was sitting. You made me an angel. You are the devil. Hold on, let's go back to that part right before the end there. Yeah, this looks like an actual person sitting in this chair. Like, this looks like human hair. This looks like a whole person. What was that before? Did we get to see what that even was before? It's in front of the TV. No, you can't even see, and you can't even barely even see anything in front of the TV. Yeah, I think overall the videos are really unsettling. Like, I'm on edge when I'm watching them because I feel like something's gonna jump out at me, but I'm just like, what was I don't know what I was supposed to get out of that. They made a haunted house. Like, it's a homemade haunted house, it seems like. It looks like they like walk through it twice. And then the third time someone walked through it was like much later when everything was off ready. And then it looks like they find someone at the end. And I'm not sure how the text that's being shown correlates to what is happening. We only have 2 more videos left though, so I feel like we should just run through it and see if we end up learning anything more. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I have to watch through it again a few more times to see more, but we'll see. This one is called Jessica Homecoming 1998. Yeah, I can't even make a theory either. I'm so lost. Cause like you can assume or like guess who you think might be speaking. Like a few times I feel like it might be the daughter speaking or the dad speaking, but even then I can't get like a clear read on it. And I don't want to make like it's just no confirmation.
Anyone tries to harm them, fire comes from their mouths and devours their enemies. This is how anyone who wants to harm them must die. They have power to shut up the heavens so that it will not rain during the time they are prophesying. And they have power to turn the waters into blood and to strike the earth with every kind of plague as often as they want. Now when they have finished their testimony, the beast that comes up from the abyss will attack them and overpower and kill them. Their bodies will lie in the public square of the great city, where also their Lord was crucified.
Is this their house? Did this person just break into this house? Did they enter? It is their house. It is the family's house. I recognize the kitchen wallpaper. Do you see it? Do you hear it? Was it worth it? They're rotting. And it's your fault. Vile blasphemer. Hollow apologies. What you will do. Can you forgive yourself? POV from the basement. Like, whose perspective am I watching from right now? It sounded like there was someone walking above them. So is this like someone that broke in? Or is this someone that lives here and they're hiding from someone that may have broken in? God will never forgive you. I keep getting the vibe that the dad did something wrong. Are we like dragging the camera? Yeah, it sounds like something's eating. Nah, whoever said mukbang is crazy. Help. I'm like trying to read the comments and hope that someone will like bring up a point to like make it all make sense, and I just can't get it. We have one more video left though, so let's just jump into it and see. I don't know, maybe we'll get some crazy revelation in this one. There we go. This one is called Blank. Tell me about your family. Why not? Do you have friends? Show me. Yeah, I don't even know if I'll make a video out of this just because I have no idea like what's going on. This is where I'm from. Like I never know who's talking with the text. I'm guessing this is one of the daughters. These are my friends. What did it say before? It changed again, right? Yeah, these were my friends. W chat, W chat, W chat. The name is Dwayne. We were right. The name was Dwayne. This is Dwayne. So this looks like a demon or something. This is mommy. This is me. grandma. Grandma looks as evil as Dwayne. Come on, give me one more thing. Don't, no way. Mommy will make it better. Um... I literally don't know. Like, I really don't know. I feel like I'm actually gonna do a bonus after this, but we're gonna react to the rest of the oldest view right now after this is done. But I just need to like give off my thoughts about this. I don't understand anything almost. Even in stuff that I heard about that was like said about this series, like even walking in, like I walked in hearing that apparently the wife goes missing at some point, but where was that like confirmed at any point? Am I just stupid? Like I don't know what happened in any video. In literally any video, I don't know what happened. I don't know who's speaking, why they're saying what. The correlation even between the titles of some of them and what actually happens. Yeah, like maybe when the series is finished it will help. Like maybe there is literally like one thing missing that could somehow tie all of this together, but I just, even if you put it in order, right? I just don't see how any of it makes sense. Cause like it's the move-in video. The move-in video was, I feel like, a perfect start. Like I felt like the move-in video started off so well. I liked the voice acting. I liked how they were just like, it was such a very normal video with like possible creepy vibes in the background. Like it's just a guy recording a video for his mother, showing her his house. And you know, there's like that talk about religion and going to the church, and then there's the picture that was left in the house. Oh, the family left things over. There's like evidence of possible break-in, and it looks like we even get a break-in, it looks like, in Jessica Homecoming, but like I don't, it's too vague for me. It's far too vague for me. And I walked in knowing it was going to be very vague on the details. Like it wasn't going to be super clear. You were definitely going to have to like analyze to figure out what's going on, but even still, like I'm very confused. I think this series loses a lot for me. I would have appreciated someone talking, or like even two people in the videos talking to each other, like something, some form of communication. I think the vibe is creepy when it's just someone walking around with a camera, but it's just not enough for me. Like I need a little more. I just need like one more element thrown in there to like make it make sense for me. I mean, listen, maybe I approached this wrong. Maybe if you watched it in order, magically it makes a lot more sense. Maybe I'm just straight up missing things, or maybe I'm not fully getting it because like I don't understand all the religious references. I don't want to completely knock it out yet. I want to watch some other YouTubers talk about it. Like I want to watch Wowman's full video. I want to watch Rob's full video on this to see maybe they picked up on things that I just didn't. Because there's plenty of times that I've watched the series and things just went like right over my head, which is totally, I mean, fine. It's gonna happen at some point. Like Mandela Catalog, I was very confused about Mandela Catalog when I first watched it, and the only reason why I got it was because I watched it on stream, and like a lot of people explain things to me. Will you ever do an analog horror tier list? So I want to, like, I would love to do an analog horror tier list, but I'm so afraid of being mean to some people. Like, I'd be like terrified to put some people in C category or any low category. Like, I feel like it would just be, I just feel bad for creators, for other analog horror creators doing that, and I don't want people to be put off from their series because of my rating on it, if that makes sense. I'll tell you my top 3 favorites though. Greylock, Vita Carnis, and Midwest Angelica. I feel like are very, very good. All right. To make up for that, because I feel like that was very all over the place, I'm gonna look up. So the oldest view came out with 2 new videos, and I didn't even know if I was gonna do. Oh my god, what is that thumbnail, dude? That was not the thumbnail when I first saw this. That is definitely updated. Yeah, so the oldest view came out with another video 4 months ago, and then they came out with a newer one 2 weeks ago. And I heard it's an alternate ending to the series. Brian, thank you for the 2. What are the news for the game Stalked? I finished it, and it is coming out. The video is coming out for members tonight, and it's coming out for everyone tomorrow. So don't worry, you'll be able to see the ending to that game. Constructive criticism for anything least favorite? Like, what would be my constructive criticism? I feel like analog horror, there's like several different ways you could go about it, but I feel like overall, right, in my opinion, I feel like the fun part about analog horror is that you present a story that can somewhat make sense, but when you dig deeper into it, it makes a lot more sense. So like, I'm trying to think of like a good example. Like I actually think, I haven't made a video on it yet, but Gooby and Friends I think is a great example of that. Like, Gooby and Friends is a very short video where you could kind of get the gist that it's like a kid show, you're watching it and you understand something's very wrong. And when you slow it down and look deeper and solve the puzzles that Gooby and Friends has, you understand that there's a deeper story behind everything. And it's like slowly coming together over time, but you could still just watch the videos and be entertained by them alone. And I think that's the important part. I think either analog horror series are way too vague, or they're way too like on the nose, like in front of you, like they don't leave anything for speculation. I just think analog horror is great when it's entertaining, but there's also like a mystery behind it, and the mystery is possible to be solved and like theorized and everything. Yeah, a superficial story, then a deeper story. Yep. And as long as they meet at the end, I think that's cool. I'm gonna read off some of the donos now and stuff, and then we'll react to these 2 videos on the oldest view. It's 12 minutes total. One video is 9 minutes, and the other one's 3 minutes. But I definitely want to talk about the donations and stuff, because I realized I didn't even get to look at them before when I meant to. Okay, let's see. Do you want to sit? Thank you for the 2 again. Brian, thank you for the 2. Mike Roch, thank you for the 5. Out of topic, there will be a documentary about the worst animated film of all time, Food Fight. The documentary is called Rotten. Wait. Oh my god, I think I saw this movie. No, I didn't see this movie. Oh, I was thinking of a different movie. I've never heard of this before. This looks horrendous though, based on just a Google search. This looks terrible. That sounds interesting though. Darkon, thank you for the 5. I did answer that before about the analog horror tier list. Midi Wags, thank you for the 2. Yes, maybe when the series is done, I do agree. I think it could be possible to help a lot. But I thought I read something on Reddit that the creator said that it should be done soon. Again, I don't want to overly judge just because, again, it's not done yet. You know, it's not complete. Maybe there is something that will, like, completely reveal what's going on. So I hope that's the case. Matthew, thank you to the 2. Dwayne is young from the decrypted text. I'll have to take a look or get at it again. Maybe it could be young, because you know what? I did think I saw a Y in there too. And there was definitely an NG at the end. So I'll have to take a look. Honestly, I think I'll leave this video public. I don't think I'll make it members only. I was almost guaranteed sure that I was going to make a video on this, but just because I don't get it, I don't think I can. I guess if this video does go from public to members only, you'll know that I'm making a video on it. Did you ever check out Amori by any chance? No, Darkon, I haven't looked into it yet. I have not gotten the chance to look into it still. I will though at some point. I will at some point get to it. Opadoki. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the $1 super chat. Nikolai, thank you for the 5. I hope she bakes us cookies. I believe you were talking about grandma during that part. I think grandma's baking anything but cookies. She was probably baking kids in the oven at that house. Pitaya, thank you for becoming a member. Niched, thank you for becoming a member. Cross on the wrist is always upside down for someone. That's a good point. Shadowpunk, thank you for the 5. Hi Marcus, remember me. I have to look at your profile picture. It doesn't show me your profile picture on the list, but your username does sound familiar. Twisted, thank you for the 2. Yali, thank you again for the 28 months membership. Elliot, thank you again for the 12 months membership. Kelly, thank you for becoming a member. Lana, thank you for becoming a member. Late Tickets, thank you for becoming a member. Ray, thank you for becoming a member. And Lisiasti, thank you for becoming a member. And Mask, thank you for becoming a member. What's your favorite flavor of hand sanitizer? Probably Purell. Purell is my favorite flavor to eat. And Judas, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated, Judas. Thank you. Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Judas, please go say thank you right now. Oh no. Chat. We might be cooked. Apparently, the music in this video is copyrighted. So if you're here right now and you're still watching and the stream dies, we got shut down. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Update. I just got an email from the creator of the McKinney Family Home videos. Just muted and put captions on. Oh, there's no captions. I could put the music very low and I'll just like yap over it. So the email does say I'm not gonna leak everything. I'm not gonna leak. You're probably watching right now, but I don't want to leak your name just in case. But they did say, I'm sorry it wasn't what you had hoped for. If you have any questions, I'm happy to explain a little further. But if not, I totally understand. We only have 2 more episodes left, but we might have another season coming. Anyways, thank you again for at least checking it out. I would definitely love to ask a few questions. Like I said, I can't even totally like say like I don't want to necessarily blame the series, because again, I could just be missing things. I could look back into it and start to understand it. Just at the moment, I don't understand a lot of it, but I do want to credit you again though for the vibe of the videos, because the vibe of the videos is definitely extremely creepy. I think the feel is perfect for them. So I will definitely email you back though and ask a few questions, because I'm definitely very interested. I appreciate you reaching out for sure. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put this really low. So just for context, we're just gonna jump. I just want to jump into this real quick. Kane is the person that made the back rooms, and then he made the infamous video, The Rolling Giant. A lot of people saw this one. I made a video on The Rolling Giant, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to. The original series is called The Oldest View. So, and I thought I didn't even know where this was going to go next, but there's 2 more videos. So let's just watch. Hey. Slow it down. Black Friday at the nearly abandoned Valley View Mall. On the biggest shopping day of the year, the empty storefronts and lonely walkways of the mall look even stranger. Here are photos of Valley View. It's crazy. I don't think I would have thought this thing was as scary as it was if I didn't see the Rolling Giant. Wow, look at the graffiti that was done to it after it got abandoned. That was some really detailed graffiti. And then they tore down the mall. It's crazy. It's probably such a big project to tear an entire mall down. Fire? Oh, he's on his side, on his back. That's definitely, yeah, it definitely puts the Rolling Giant in a much sadder like perspective. Like watching his his home kind of get torn down. I feel like there is deeper meaning to that. I have no idea what that was at the end though. All right, so this is the video that I'm really interested in, because someone said to me that this is an alternate ending to what happens in The Rolling Giant. Yeah, that looks like a ritual site. I agree for sure. I believe this is the doorway that the guy used to get into the mall.
We are around if anybody has any additional questions. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you again to all of the city council people, to our to CC Broadnex for coming, members of the media and residents, and look forward to showcasing a groundbreaking here within the next number of months. Take care.
I instinctively wanted to clap with everyone. Thank you, Maria. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, so we know that he falls in the mall, presumably to his death, and then like we see him in this new like world in like a forest or something. And it looks like he's in the forest again now, but there's a doorway out. Okay, this is where we ended off on the Rolling Giant. This is actually an alternate ending. In the original, he falls before he gets to the staircase. Why is it so dark? Where is this going? Is it really just gonna bring him out to the park that he was at? Oh my god, so many more stairs. The staircase is definitely differently, like, formatted, or like, it's just not, the staircase isn't exactly the same as when he went down it originally. So I think when he first went down it, it was just like 2 turns, or 1 turn. A different exit, that would make sense. What? Anatomically modern humans have existed for approximately 300,000 years. Recorded history accounts for roughly 1.6% of this time. Wait. Oh my god, it's the giant. I didn't even realize that. That's why the sound is like that. And that's why the POV is like that too. What? What? Um, just why? Like, I'm so interested to why that. Like, why make that alternate ending? Why make that alternate ending like that? It also, like, even though he gets out, it seems like that's the rolling giant coming after him, no? Yeah, I know I remember the origin story about the giant and the mall and how it all connects and everything like that. I just don't understand like why this happened. I had no idea where it was gonna go after like the main character like fell and died, but I just think it's so interesting. Maybe bro just wants a friend. Maybe he does. You know, I think he should have taken maybe a less menacing approach in the mall, but maybe he just wants a friend. And you know what? You can't really knock him for that. So that's not too bad. I don't know. Maybe there will be more in the future. To be honest with you, I want more back rooms. That's what I really want. I did really enjoy the oldest view, like what we have had of it. But I do really want the back rooms back. That would be nice to see again. I missed that series. All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up for today, chat. Cork, thank you for becoming a member for 6 months. Your mother is cooked, good sir. Hope your day epic. My day was epic, and thank you for that, Cork. I appreciate that. And Mike Roach with the 10 and the 2. Content. The film was supposed to be released in 2002, but the files for the film was stolen. The total cost for the film was $35 million, and the film had to be made by scratch. Film Food Fight took 10 years to make. I'll have to look into that and all that stuff. That does sound interesting. And Judas, thank you for the 15 about the giant was a real effigy from a parade of Dallas historical figures. The giant was of a botanist, Julian Riverton, hence the flowers / plants for hands. The old black and white pic is the real guy, I think. Yeah, like I said, I did know that already. I talked about it in my original oldest view video, and I dived a little bit deep into it and what it all might mean, somewhat. I was hoping for some more answers, but I did not get more answers in those new videos either. So I will wait for more though. I would love to see more of that kind of concept, like that rolling giant video. That video itself, I think, is just like a masterpiece. I think that was like one of the most fun I've had like streaming an analog horror video, because I just thought it was so good. And Evolucius, thank you for the 5. Is there a horror analog game or movie that may have altered your perception of reality? Mine is The Exorcist and Gemini Home Entertainment. Let me look at what that like made me really think differently. To be honest, I don't really think so too much. There are series though that have, and to be honest, most of the analog horror series I watch, they scare me, but they don't like stick with me like when the lights are off. But for whatever reason, the boiled one and the creature from when you turn the lights off from the boiled one video, from that Dr. Nowhere video, those things stuck with me for like a few weeks. Like genuinely, like when I turned the lights off, I was like scared. I don't know why I thought it was gonna come after me. Those two, and I feel like there's one more analog horror that got me for a while. I'm trying to think. I want to say probably Mandela Catalog. I think the alternates bugged me out and the way that they sounded. Owl, thank you for the month membership. Marcus, do you have a Nintendo Switch? Yes, but I do barely play it. It's a problem. I bought the Switch and I play it like when I travel, but I need to start playing it a lot more. Cause I got Mario Kart on it recently and I only beat like a few maps. I need to start playing it more. I want to buy the DLC too. I want to get all the other extra maps. Well, you check out the game Welcome to the Game 2. I have to beat Welcome to the Game 1. That's the one where there's like hackers, right? And then someone tries to break into your house. Yeah. I have actually played both. I've played Welcome to the Game 1 and 2. I beat neither of them and did not make it far into either of them because I was genuinely terrified of that game. I think I played like only so much and then I stopped playing. That game has the craziest jump scares because I feel like you genuinely never know when the guy's going to be behind you. Very good game though. But alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there today. Again, as far as the McKinney Family Home videos, I enjoyed watching them. I did enjoy watching them. I just didn't understand the story too much. And that honestly may be my own perception that's my fault, or maybe just the way I went about it that wasn't that good. I think there definitely could be a story there. I think there is a story there. I just don't think I get it. So I think I'm going to look over it more. I'll try to do some more research and see if there's anything else that I could find out and maybe come back to you guys with it, but we'll see. So I also have the creator's email now, so I'll be sure to ask questions too. Maybe see what's going on. Or maybe I'll just wait till it's done. If there's only 2 more videos left for this season, at least, if it does get another season. So maybe I'll wait till it's done and then I'll make like a full video on it. But I still hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. And thank you guys so much for sticking around for 3 hours. It's the longest stream in quite a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what I check out next. I think I'm gonna make my video on Gooby and Friends next. I think that's what's coming. But we'll see. Thank you guys so much for coming through today. New horror tapes video out tomorrow. It'll be out for members tonight. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Peace.